I'm talking about integrating a data mining engine into recommender systems. I am from San Jose State University, and this is a short story assignment for my class CMP 255 data mining. So let's get started with it. So before we understand like why do we need data mining recommender data mining engine in recommender systems, let us first understand like what is data mining and how it came into use. So basically, we are currently in an era of data evaluation that is very easily unnoticeable. But this new outlook is changing in every possible way how we as human beings interact with the internet, and for the first time in history, how the internet interacts with us. This interactions is considered connections between users and their interests like products, articles, movies, travel, etc. And from all these connections, knowledge can be obtained, which is nothing but the term data data mining. But what the term data mining actually is. Companies gain profit from what like giving out specialized interest of a person uh, as recommendations for their travel places, and this is how they make profits. So the main problem here is like while surfing online has become mainstream due to its convenience and availability, but a lot of options degrade user experience as to find out specific things for which for what the user is looking for out of millions and millions of things present on internet, which gets tiresome. So the solution for this thing is using recommender systems with data mining engine. So let us see how it is used and what is it all about. So here's the introduction. Commerce has been mainstream throughout the civilized society of human evolution. People initiated following fashion trends, brands, and renowned apparels. So, to increase profits, commerce stores focused on popular products. But the problem remained that more number of options doesn't shifted demand by itself. Consumer must be given ways to find products that aligns their particular needs and interests. Throughout the analysis of customers' behaviors, their purchases, reviews, and similarities among other customers, several assumptions can be made on the likelihood of a customer buying a certain product. The increase in supply must be supplemented by a recommendation system in any company that desires to thrive in current competitive environment of e-commerce, aiming customer engagement and consequent increase in profitability. So this is the whole idea of what did like why do we need recommendation systems integrated with data mining engines. Now these are some of the state of the art techniques that are out there. Among them, first is collaborative filtering. So in collaborative filtering, people that share similar interest in one kind of product tend to become interested in similar products of other kind. So it is the basic example, like if a person has purchased some product A, B, and C, and the other person has out of A to Z products, the other person has purchased product A and B, and so there is a very high chance that the person would be purchasing a product C as well, like the person A. So the product C would be recommended to that person. So this is the whole gist of collaborative filtering. The second is content based filtering. Content based filtering depends on similarity between products, and concept is show me more of what I have liked. So if you have liked something previously, then it would show you similar kind of things. It would recommend you similar kind of things. Like for example, on Instagram, uh, if you have liked a post, reel, or any video, then it would show you similar kind of posts in future. It would recommend you similar kind of posts. Similarly, the next is hybrid systems. Uh, in the hybrid systems, the idea behind this is combination. Uh, this combination is that the shortcomings of one system are overcome by the other so that the final prediction is more accurate. Like for example, Netflix, right? So Netflix has collaborative and content based hybrid system. So in it, it would recommend you movies based on like what you have previously seen. Along with that, if your friend or any other person who has shared similar interest with you and he has seen Game of Thrones but you have not seen it, and both of your interests align, then Netflix for algorithms would automatically recommend you to see Game of Thrones. So hybrid system is basically more than one kind of filtering to overcome the uh, each other's negative points and to make final prediction more accurate. So that is about hybrid systems. Next is card suggestions. Card suggestions depends only on product and the connections established between other products through orders, implementing a market basket analysis recommendation. So it is quite simple. The next is product similarity. This suggestions drive customers that are observing a certain product that is not precisely what they desire to a similar product more fit to the likes of the customer. And the lastly, popularity. Popularity is basically recommendations based on product information such as the number of orders, order quantity, product rating, product hits, number of visits on the product page, and among others, how quite popular the product is. So basically, it's very good example would be Amazon. Like if you search for any product on Amazon that you want to buy, there you will see a page, you will see a product who is titled as bestseller. It is like titled as bestseller based on the people's reviews, number of times it is purchased, and how many likes it has got, and what are the reviews like, review ratings, everything. So that is what popularity filtering is. Um, yeah, so here is the example of like a figure of collaborative and content-based filtering. As I mentioned earlier, in collaborative filtering, like if the person one is buying one, two, and three products, then and also the person two is has similar interest like person one, then he or she is buying like first and second item, then the item number third would be automatically recommended to the a second person. So it is collaborative filtering. Now for content based filtering, similarly, like if a person has bought an item one, and the second item is very similar to item one, number one, then it would be recommended to him for the purchase. So the whole our aim and data for this paper is as follows. Like the main goal is to implement a recommender engine containing multiple types of suggestions that enhances profitability on products available in a specific e-commerce application. The platform in question sells clothing and sports apparel specialized in surf market, and the dataset details are given on the right. As you can see, there are 8,860 rows, like, and number of more than 23K clients and 14 almost 15K orders, and attributes are mentioned. So this is all with the dataset details. After that, the methods that the people have used for this approach, they have approach using card suggestions, product similarity, hybrid, and popularity, as we have seen all of this a few moments ago in state of the art. Now, here is some important stuff. Like all the recommendations in this system will be updated on a specific day and time with the aid of Contrav, a time-based job scheduler for Unix systems. So this whole system is working on Unix, and Crontab is controlling like when the recommendations will be updated. So it is on a time-based job. Given a specific day and time, a time interval, control triggers the designated command executing all Python files responsible for generating recommendations. So, like for this kind of application, it would be daily based. Like as most of the people won't be coming, there would be not a huge amount of traffic on the website as until unless there is a sale. So if we uh, update on a daily basis, then it would be much more sufficient. The other problem that we face is the cold start problem, and for that, on like the cold start problem on hybrid and cart recommendations could be surmounted with an initial questionnaire to build a user profile, but its implementation outruns the scope of this project. So, so we won't be having any issues with the cold start problem. But if you have a very large scale um, uh, application to build, and make sure you keep this in mind. Next thing is the architecture. So the whole architecture of the recommender engine and how it will be used with data mining is explained here. So MongoDB is a real-time database which is used. Along with that, there are four models, as you can see: popularity, hybrid, similar, and cart, which are whose evaluation will be generated and will be stored. Its metrics will be stored back to MongoDB, and from MongoDB, configs would be given into these models, and these models will give the results back to the database. And we created an EDA, also crontab will update all of this recommendations per day, like in a daily time base, so in cycle of 24 hours for updating the recommendations. Along with that, we have created a EDA for the data, and after that we will do, after doing EDA, we would pass query data, which will give us an elastic search of the um, whole data data which is present out there. So this is all with the architecture. And lastly, in conclusion, we can say that connecting clients to fresh and undiscovered products through recommendation is essential to develop niche parts and increase revenue. The implementation of such strategies should be as hybrid and versatile as possible, combining multiple types of recommendations, striving and increase customer involvement and satisfaction. The personalization allowed by this recommender engine, combined with its customization through the available configurations, make this approach essential in an e-commerce platform, aiming the increasing client satisfaction through the adoption of a data-driven decision-making strategy. And in the end, lastly, I have given a reference of the of the paper that I have used as a reference. And thank you so much.